Today I'm going to be working on the rails for the loft that we just built. Miles is at work, so it's just going to be me today again, so you guys can hang out with me. And I'm on my way to do my chores for the day. Gotta take care of the chickens and the bunnies. There you go. We have a fly problem in the run. The coop seems to be doing okay, but the run, the flies are pretty bad. So I know I've got some chicken people watching. What do you guys use for the fly problem? We need help. Also, another question. What do y'all use for the bedding in your runs? Because I'm using the, what is this stuff? Flock Fresh. This is the bag. I like it for the coop. It works fine for the coop. But I don't like it for the run. So, if you guys could give me some suggestions, let me know what you use, what you like. That would be great, because we got to do something about it. It's starting to get a little smelly, so I know that something's not right, you know? It shouldn't smell. Right? It shouldn't smell? I don't know. I'm new to this chicken thing. I don't know what I'm doing. I told you guys, remember when we got the chickens, I told you guys were going to come along for the ride of me learning how to be a chicken farmer. So this is that. I don't know what I'm doing and I need help, so please help me. I'm really enjoying my new little path that I get to walk down to get to my chickens and my bunnies. I'm thinking about planting some mums in here for the fall, and then next spring having this whole area just full of plants and flowers. It's gonna be so beautiful. And what would be really cool is if we could pump some water up from the lake up to this bridge and have a little water feature too. It's silly. I don't think it'd be worth the time to do it, but you never know. So let's go inside and we'll get started on the rails. So I came up with a plan for the railing last night. We're going to reuse the railing that we had. I just needed to cut off the ends, basically, to make it shorter, and then reinstall it on this other side. So yesterday I came up here and I made a plan for how I was going to do that, and I made my marks. So now I'm just ready to start cutting, and then I can put down my bottom piece, put in my vertical pieces, and my top rail. Uh-oh, I don't have my safety glasses. Goodness, I forgot to set the depth on the blade. Duh! I'm stupid. Okay, let's go to this other side. Perfect fit. Okay. I'll leave that there and cut the other piece. Okay, so now I need to cut out the spots where my 2x are going to be butted up against these things. Need to cut that out right there. It's gonna look just like that. now I need to put this in the right place, screw it down, and then I can move on to my next step. So every time I do move one side, the other side moves. There we go. Really need to be able to clamp that, but well, that was a good save. Well, I put this hole, same as this hole, and didn't hit a stud. So basically, I'm gonna have to fill the one I just made and this one, and scoot the screw over here to hit this stud that's underneath it. So we're gonna have to wood filler it. That's great. Perfect. Okay. So, oh, it moved again. So right there. Use all this to put in that hole right there. There we go. The next thing I'm going to do is install the upright pieces, and this is where the last one went before we ripped it out. You can see those holes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reinstall one of my uprights in that spot where it was. Then I'm going to mark the bottom of the piece of wood, and then I'm going to transfer that line over to where it's going to go with a level. And then I'll install this piece, and then I'll do the same thing from the piece that I'm about to install to the next one, and then to the next one. I've got this marked down here, so I'm going to take this back out and install it over here. And I think I'm going to have to use something different because I can't fit my drill right here going this way. Getting that in there was fun. Okay, so the next step is I'm going to put the big level up here from there to there. I'm going to mark it, and then I'm going to hang my next piece. Okay, there's that. Please fit good. Okay. The last one was rough trying to get it in there because I got the opening too tight. Alright, now let's hope that this is going to be level. Oh my goodness! Okay, that's not gonna work. Gotta scoot my ladder back again. Alright. I'm gonna have to be able to lean on this to put some pressure into it, because it's not gonna go lightly. Okay. Now try this again. I'm gonna screw in my top screw, and then I'm gonna stick a level on it, left to right, to make sure that it's level that way too. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. Needs to come. Need to loosen it a little bit. Perfect. All right, let's see if I got it level here. Don't know. Is it level? Close enough. One of the pluses of adding on this loft is that I can access these windows now and clean them. Look at this web. Look at that. Now it's the fun part. See if I can do it by myself. And I gotta make sure these are the right, this is the right way. Gotta make sure my holes line up and I don't have it backwards. All right, let's see if I can do this. Probably not, but I'm gonna try. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm gonna have to lift this side up. Let's see here. Lift that up like that. Okay. And then oh, there's two. All right, there's three. Oh, goodness. This is going to be really difficult. If anybody's wondering how we made this rail, we do have a video from when we made it originally. We used a 2x6 on the bottom. We hung it over the edge about 1.5 inches, and then we drilled these holes all the way down the bottom, piece, and all the way down the top piece. And then we used electrical PVC, painted it black, and put it in the holes, and then used pocket holes to attach the top rail. Well, I thought I was doing good. I got 6 rails down. It was all good until it wasn't. I'm gonna try it one more time, and I've got an idea that involves duct tape. I really don't want to have to call Dad. So, wish me luck. So I'm gonna prop this up like I had it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift up this side of this board here. I'm gonna stick this in the top, tape it, and then set it back down. So that way when I go to lift it up for this next piece, hopefully the tape will work and pull it all up. It's easier to get it in the top first and then the bottom than the other way around. So lift, put it in the hole, let it down, and then we're gonna tape it. All right, now when I lift it that. Okay, now I dropped it back down. Tape the next one. And I did already test this tape on a spare, so it shouldn't damage the paint. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm halfway there. I got 10 more rails. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna do it. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna be so upset if this thing falls apart. I managed to get them all on. So now, let's see if I can do this without screwing that up. Nope. Okay. Gonna have to pull down. Alright, that wasn't so bad. This board's a little bit twisty. Not too terrible of a deal though. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see how I did. Oh, that looks a lot better. It looks straight. It was looking real crooked. That looks pretty level to me. Yes. I gotta sand off this little thing. That board's twisted. We are gonna have a piece of wood right here that goes upright, and then we will attach these two together. And then also down here, we're gonna have another piece right there next to that, one right here, and then one over there. So we'll attach this one to this one. I'm done with this part. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is paint the floor. I think we decided that we're just gonna paint the plywood up here too, and when we get our wood flooring downstairs, we'll install it up here as well. So I put wood glue in the cracks of the floor. Two reasons. One is so that the paint has something to stick to, and two, it'll help with the squeakiness of the floor. And as soon as this dries, I am gonna start painting.